You don't need anyone to tell you what it feels like to lie awake at night. It's 2:37 a.m. The house is quiet. The world around you is asleep, but you're not. You're staring into the soft darkness, your body aching for rest, and yet your mind, buzzing with thoughts that simply refuse to let go. You've tried everything: the warm milk, the soft music, the calming podcasts. But sleep still feels like a stranger, a visitor who comes less and less often. And the hardest part isn't just the tossing and turning at night. It's what happens the next day. The brain fog, the low energy, the quiet frustration of feeling like your body is aging faster than your spirit. And if you're like so many seniors, you've probably been told that's just part of getting older. But what if it isn't? What if your sleep struggles aren't simply a symptom of age, but rather a signal that your body isn't being supported in the right way during those precious hours before bedtime? Here's something most people never realize. What you put into your body in the hour before sleep doesn't just affect digestion. It influences your hormones, your nervous system, even the way your brain cleanses and repairs itself overnight. And tonight, I want to show you one powerful yet incredibly gentle drink. It's made entirely from natural ingredients. It can help unlock deeper sleep, reduce inflammation, and leave you waking up with that rare feeling of, wow, I actually feel rested. This isn't some trendy quick fix or a secret superfood. It's a time-tested, doctor-backed blend that quietly supports your heart, your liver, your brain, and your sense of peace, all while you sleep. And it starts with one simple ingredient: ginger. Now, ginger might sound ordinary, something you already have sitting in your kitchen, but don't let its simplicity fool you. When used the right way, especially at night, ginger becomes one of the most powerful allies for your sleep, your digestion, and your sense of calm. The older we get, the more we need what ginger quietly offers. You see, aging naturally slows down the digestive system. Meals that once gave us energy can now leave us feeling heavy, bloated, or sluggish. And if that discomfort lingers into bedtime, even in small, unnoticed ways, it can rob us of the deep, uninterrupted sleep our bodies so desperately need. You may not think to connect a restless night with something as simple as indigestion or trapped wind, but your body knows, and it responds by keeping your nervous system slightly activated, never fully letting go into rest. That's where ginger steps in. Not in supplement form, not in capsules or powders, but fresh ginger, grated or sliced, steeped in warm water, and sipped slowly. In this form, ginger works in gentle but profound ways. It encourages your stomach to produce the right enzymes. It reduces spasms and inflammation in the intestines. It helps things move along, not too fast, not too slow, just the way nature intended. But its power doesn't stop there. Ginger has what I like to call a warming effect. Not spicy, not sharp, but soothing. Like someone lighting a small fire in the hearth of your body. That warmth begins in your center and spreads outward. It eases the chill in your hands and feet. It improves blood flow. And it sends a powerful message to your brain. It's safe now. You can let go. And that message? That's everything. Because real sleep, the kind that heals, restores, and rebuilds, only happens when your nervous system feels safe. That's the part most people never hear. It's not just about how tired you are. It's about whether your body believes it's okay to surrender. When ginger becomes part of your evening ritual, you're not just treating symptoms. You're creating a container of calm, a consistent rhythm your body can trust. The warm tea, the gentle aroma, the soft feeling in your belly, all of it becomes a signal to your body. The day is over. Now we rest. And here's the beautiful thing. Over time, this small act builds momentum. Night after night, your body begins to remember. Your system starts to relax more quickly. You'll notice fewer wake-ups. But ginger isn't the whole story. Because there's another ingredient that pairs perfectly with it. An ingredient that addresses something quietly disrupting your rest from within: cinnamon. If ginger is the warmth your body longs for at night, then cinnamon is the anchor. It keeps things steady, especially the things you may not even realize are drifting. Here's something that surprises many people in their 60s and 70s. It's not always stress or pain that wakes you up at 3 in the morning. Sometimes it's your blood sugar. And it doesn't have to be dangerously high or low. Even a small dip, a gentle wobble in your body's balance, can be enough to trigger alert mode. You wake up suddenly. Your heart might be racing. You may feel a strange uneasiness or find yourself needing to use the bathroom. And there you are, wide awake, wondering why you can't get back to sleep. That's where cinnamon steps in, like a gentle hand on your shoulder. It helps regulate blood sugar naturally, not by force, but by making your body more responsive to insulin, allowing sugar to move into your cells with less strain. That means fewer spikes, fewer crashes, and fewer reasons for your body to panic in the middle of the night. But cinnamon isn't just about numbers on a chart, it's about how you feel. It helps prevent that jittery sensation, that strange feeling that something's off when you can't quite put your finger on it. It has a grounding, centering effect on the nervous system. Its warm, earthy aroma doesn't just please the senses, it calms the mind. It tells you, you're safe, you're home. And that's especially important as we get older, because the connection between sleep, mood, and blood sugar grows stronger with age. Poor blood sugar control can quietly increase the risk of anxiety, depression, brain fog, even memory loss, all while you're simply trying to get a good night's sleep. But used consistently, in the right amount, cinnamon becomes more than a spice. It becomes a nightly act of prevention, a way to protect the deeper parts of you that don't speak loudly, but matter deeply. And the best part? You don't need much. Just half a teaspoon stirred into your nightly drink can create a ripple of stability that carries you through the night. No side effects, no dependency, just support. Simple, natural, reliable. And when combined with ginger, cinnamon creates synergy. One warms and comforts, the other steadies and protects. Together, they create the internal environment where deep sleep becomes possible again. Not by sedating the body, but by aligning it. And now, let's add the third root to this calming trio, a golden healer that works silently while you sleep. Turmeric. If ginger warms the body and cinnamon steadies it, turmeric is the quiet healer. The golden root that works behind the scenes while you rest, repairing what time and tension have slowly worn down. Because as we age, inflammation becomes a kind of background noise in the body. Not always painful, not always obvious, but it's there. In the stiffness of your joints in the morning, in the muscles that take longer to recover, in the brain fog that lingers even after a full night's rest. Doctors call it low-grade chronic inflammation, and it's one of the leading drivers of age-related conditions: arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, memory decline. And here's the truth. Much of that inflammation builds up quietly over years. Years of poor sleep, years of stress, years of digestion not working as smoothly as it should, years of not giving the body enough time to fully heal. But turmeric, especially when taken before bed, begins to change that. Its active compound, curcumin, is one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatories. And unlike harsh medications, it doesn't overwhelm the body. It works gently, consistently. Doctors call it low-grade chronic inflammation. And it is one of the most underestimated forces in aging. It quietly fuels arthritis. It feeds heart disease. It worsens diabetes. It even plays a role in memory decline. But what causes this hidden inflammation? Often it's years of small imbalances. Years of restless sleep, years of daily stress, years of digestive strain, years of not allowing the body to fully heal. And this is where turmeric steps in like a gentle guardian. Its active compound, curcumin, has been studied for decades. Scientists have discovered that curcumin works on the very pathways in the body that trigger inflammation. But unlike medications, it doesn't force or suppress. It soothes. It guides the body back toward balance, one night at a time. When taken before bed, turmeric works during your deepest hours of rest, when your body is naturally in repair mode. It calms the inflammation in joints. It eases tension in muscles. It helps clear some of the noise in your system that makes true rest difficult. And over time, this nightly act of support adds up. You begin to notice subtle but powerful shifts. Waking up with less stiffness, feeling more mobile, more willing to move, more able to stretch into the day. Even the fog that once lingered in the mornings begins to lift. But turmeric offers something deeper too. It supports not just the body, but the mind. Because when inflammation is soothed, your brain functions more clearly. Your mood steadies, and the very process of sleep, designed to heal, can do its job without interruption. Imagine this. You sip your evening cup, ginger warming, cinnamon steadying, turmeric healing. The trio works together, weaving through your system in harmony. Your stomach relaxes, your blood sugar steadies, the aches in your joints begin to soften, and your nervous system, finally reassured, begins to let go. And here's the beautiful truth. It's not about forcing sleep. It's about creating the conditions where sleep arrives naturally. Because real sleep can't be commanded. It has to be allowed. And when you give your body the right signals, the right supports, it remembers how. Night after night, this ritual builds trust. Your body learns, this is the rhythm, this is the pattern, this is where safety lives. And slowly, almost quietly, sleep returns. We've talked about ginger, the fire that warms. We've talked about cinnamon, the steadying comfort. We've explored turmeric, the healer, calming inflammation and protecting the brain. But now comes an ingredient that feels almost too simple, too ordinary to hold such power. Number 4, lemon. Not exotic, not rare, not difficult to find. Just a small, bright fruit, something you may have sitting in your kitchen right now. Yet this humble lemon carries within it a surprising ability to cleanse, to balance, and to restore, especially before bed. The hidden power of lemon. When most of us think of lemon, we imagine energy. We think of morning tonics, sharp freshness, something that wakes you up. But what many don't realize is that lemon also holds the ability to calm, to settle, and to prepare the body for deep rest, if taken at the right time, in the right way. A few drops of lemon juice stirred into your nighttime drink, after it has cooled a little so the nutrients stay alive, is enough. Just a small splash, and yet it sets in motion a quiet chain of healing inside your body. Balancing the inner environment. Here's why this matters. As we age, our body's inner environment tends to grow more acidic. Stress, processed foods, long-term use of medications, even slower metabolism, all of these nudge our chemistry in the wrong direction. This hidden acidity makes it harder for us to digest food smoothly. It creates restless sleep, and it interferes with the body's ability to repair itself overnight. Now here's the beautiful twist. Even though lemon tastes sour, it is one of the most alkalizing foods you can consume. It gently shifts the body back toward balance, and in that balance, rest comes easier. It's like adjusting the soil before planting a seed. When the environment is right, growth, repair, and renewal naturally follow. The digestive reset. But lemon doesn't stop at chemistry. It also has a direct, gentle effect on digestion. Think of your evening meal. Sometimes it lingers. You feel heavy when you lie down. The body works overtime, trying to process what you've eaten, and that strain shows up as bloating, reflux, or even vivid, restless dreams. Just a squeeze of lemon can change that. It quietly stimulates your digestive enzymes. It gives your liver and gallbladder a gentle nudge, helping them process fats and nutrients more smoothly. The result? Instead of food sitting heavy through the night, your body completes its work with ease. Your belly rests, and when digestion rests, you rest. The lymphatic flow. There's another system that lemon touches, one that's often forgotten, the lymphatic system. This is your body's silent cleaning crew. It moves fluid, collects cellular waste, supports immunity, and clears out toxins. At night, while you sleep, the lymphatic system works hardest. But if it's sluggish, you feel it. You wake up puffy, foggy, heavy, even if you slept for hours. Lemon, rich in vitamin C and trace minerals, keeps the system flowing smoothly. It's like unclogging the pathways, so waste can move out and clarity can move in. That's why so many people describe waking after lemon-infused drinks as feeling lighter. Not just in body, but in spirit. The emotional side of lemon. And there's more. Lemon carries an emotional subtlety that science is only beginning to understand. Its scent alone can shift mood. It refreshes the mind, cuts through tension, and lifts heaviness. In traditional healing practices, lemon has long been used as a cleanser, not just of the body, but of the emotional state. Imagine breathing in that clean citrus fragrance before bed. The day's worries feel less tangled, your thoughts less heavy. It's as though lemon whispers, release, let go, begin again tomorrow. Why lemon at night works. Now some might wonder, isn't lemon energizing? Won't it keep me awake? The answer lies in timing and balance. In the morning, lemon is awakening. But in the evening, when paired with warm spices, ginger, cinnamon, turmeric, it transforms. It doesn't stimulate, it cleanses. It works quietly in the background, helping your body complete the tasks of the day so you can fully surrender to the night. Think of it this way. You wouldn't try to sleep in a cluttered room. Your body feels the same about internal clutter. Lemon clears it. Your golden evening cup. So now imagine this ritual again. You hold a warm cup in your hands. Inside, ginger warming you, cinnamon steadying you, turmeric healing you. And finally, just a hint of lemon, bright and clean, cutting through heaviness and preparing you for renewal. This is no longer just a drink, it's a signal, a ritual. A promise to your body that says, you can rest now. You are supported. Healing will happen while you sleep. And the beauty is, you don't need to force anything. No pills, no complicated routines, just a golden cup, simple ingredients, and the trust that your body remembers how to heal itself, if only you give it the right support. But here's a little secret, a trick to make sure you capture all of lemon's true benefits. Never add lemon juice while your drink is still hot. The heat can destroy its vitamin C and its active enzymes. Instead, wait until the mixture is warm, not steaming, and then add your fresh squeeze. This way, you preserve the full power of its nutrients. So yes, lemon may be small, but in the quiet moments before bed, it becomes something much greater. It becomes a gentle signal to your body that it's time to release, to detox, to soften. And when lemon is paired with turmeric, with cinnamon, and with ginger, it forms a nightly blend that doesn't just relax you, it restores you. But we're not done yet. There's one more botanical, perhaps the most trusted of all when it comes to bedtime. Chamomile. Chamomile has been called nature's most trusted bedtime companion. And for good reason. There's something almost sacred about this tiny flower, with its small white petals and its gentle fragrance. It doesn't shout for attention. It doesn't demand. It simply offers comfort. Comfort of the quiet kind, the kind that doesn't try to fix or push anything away, but instead whispers, you are not alone. And when it comes to sleep, especially for older adults, that feeling matters more than you might think. Because here's the truth. Sleep isn't just about biology. It's also about emotions. The older we get, the more life we have lived. And with that life comes a quiet load we carry into the night. Worries about health, thoughts of children and grandchildren, memories that rise up when the world around us finally grows still. For many, bedtime does not feel peaceful. It feels like the only time the mind has space to speak. And that's exactly where chamomile does its most beautiful work. Inside this little flower is a natural compound called apigenin. Apigenin binds gently to receptors in your brain, the very same receptors that regulate mood and sleep. The same ones touched by anti-anxiety medications, but without the side effects, without the heaviness or the fog. The result? A calming of the nervous system, a release of mental tension, an invitation to rest. Not forced sleep, not sedation, but a soft landing. For seniors, this effect can be especially powerful. As we age, our nervous systems often become more reactive, easily stirred when the world feels too fast or the days feel overwhelming. Chamomile becomes that quiet friend who whispers, slow down, it's safe now. And when you combine chamomile with the warmth of ginger, the balance of cinnamon, the healing power of turmeric, and the clarity of lemon, it becomes more than tea. It becomes a ritual, a transition from noise to stillness. Chamomile also eases digestion, reducing the bloating or subtle stomach tension that can keep you awake without you even realizing it. It hydrates you too, gently, safely, helping replenish fluids in a way that's kind to the kidneys, a detail that matters so much more as we grow older. But perhaps chamomile's most powerful effect isn't physical at all. It's emotional. Each sip feels like a small act of kindness. It slows you down, grounds you, and reminds you of something deep and ancestral. That rest is your right, not a reward. That softness is strength. And that even if the world feels uncertain or too loud, you can create a pocket of peace. Right here, right now. That's the beauty of this nightly drink. It's not just what's in it. It's what it represents. A conscious choice to care for yourself. A promise that no matter what tomorrow brings, tonight, you rest. And now let's add one final touch to complete the evening ritual. A quiet stabilizer. A gentle anchor, chia seeds or flax seeds. They may not have the fiery warmth of ginger or the soothing aroma of chamomile, but what they bring is equally important, stability. And at this stage of life, that's exactly what the body craves most. As we age, our systems, hormonal, digestive, neurological, all become more sensitive to fluctuations. A small change in blood sugar, a subtle shift in digestion, even a whisper of hunger in the night. All of these can disrupt sleep. Chia seeds and flax seeds step in here. They steady, they balance, they give the body something constant to hold on to through the night. So while the ginger warms, the cinnamon balances, the turmeric heals, the lemon clears, and the chamomile soothes, the chia or flax finishes the work. They hold it all together. They let your system move smoothly without those sharp ups and downs that pull you awake. This is gentle stability through the night, the quiet foundation for deep, uninterrupted rest. And that is the gift of this final ingredient. You see, as we age, deep sleep can become fragile. The body wakes more easily. A racing heart, a dip in blood sugar, a wave of restlessness, any of these can pull us out of our most restorative sleep. But these seeds, soaked ahead of time and stirred into your evening drink, can be the gentle thread that holds your rest together. The science of seeds. When soaked, chia or flax seeds transform. They form a soft, gel-like texture. At first, you notice it on your tongue, cool, smooth, almost like a cushion. But the calming effect goes deeper than taste or texture. Inside your body, the soluble fiber in these seeds slows the way sugar is absorbed into your bloodstream. Instead of sudden rises and sudden drops, you get a steady, even energy line. That steadiness protects you through the night. If you've ever woken suddenly, heart racing, hands slightly shaky, you know how unsettling that can be. It feels like the body has switched into survival mode. These seeds help prevent that. They encourage your system to stay in sleep mode, not survival mode. And there's more. Chia and flax are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, healthy fats that soothe inflammation, protect your heart, and support the brain. For older adults, this is profound. Neuroinflammation, that quiet swelling in the brain, is linked to memory lapses, mood swings, and broken sleep. Omega-3s help quiet that fire. They keep the mind clearer, more stable, and more resilient over time. Hormonal and emotional balance. These seeds also contain lignans, plant compounds that gently balance hormones. As we age, our rhythms shift. Hormones fluctuate, sometimes leaving us with mood swings, restlessness, or dips in energy. By supporting balance, chia and flax act as quiet guardians of emotional steadiness. But perhaps the most profound gift these seeds offer is emotional, not chemical. They create a feeling of fullness, of being nourished and held. You don't wake up hungry. You don't wake feeling hollow or jittery. You feel grounded, whole, steady. Preparation ritual. Preparing them is simple. Soak a teaspoon of chia or flax in water for at least 30 minutes before adding them to your drink. This unlocks their nutrients and makes them easier for your body to use. Always add them once your drink has cooled a little, never into boiling water, so they retain their full strength. When you sip this final blend, the seeds become part of the texture. Gentle, comforting, deeply satisfying. The complete blend. And now you have it. A full bedtime blend. Ginger to warm, cinnamon to steady, turmeric to heal, lemon to refresh, chamomile to calm, and seeds to nourish and sustain. Together, these ingredients create more than a drink. They form a circle of care. They warm your body, calm your nerves, balance your systems, and give your cells what they need to restore while you sleep. This is not just a recipe. It's a ritual that restores what the day has taken, a ritual that speaks to the parts of you that are tired, not only in body, but in spirit. This warm golden drink whispers, "You've done enough. You are enough. Now rest." Healing is not always dramatic. It doesn't always arrive in big breakthroughs or loud changes. Sometimes it begins quietly, with one simple choice made again and again. That choice can be as gentle as showing up for yourself each night, with a warm cup in your hands and the intention to feel better tomorrow than you did today. So I invite you, don't try this just once. Let it become part of your life. Let it signal to your body and mind that the day is over and peace is allowed in. Let it be the closing chapter of your day, a soft signal that the world can wait, that this moment is yours. And if this message gave you something tonight, a sense of calm, a moment of hope, or simply one idea you'd like to try, then I ask you to join me in building this space. Subscribe to Sleep Well Seniors. Share this with someone you love, someone who deserves rest as much as you do. Help us grow, not for numbers, but to create a home for people like you. People ready to sleep better, feel stronger, and live more peacefully. And before you leave, share one gentle affirmation in the comments below. Something as simple as, "Tonight, I choose rest." Know this, you are not alone, not in your sleepless nights, not in your healing journey. Together, we are building something beautiful. One night, one breath, one cup at a time. Until next time, sleep well. You truly deserve it.